Hi there, it's Katrin here for a quick Yoga for Runners video all about the hips. So the hips tend to take a lot of work in our running practice. So we're gonna get right into it. Coming onto the back, walk the heels in close towards the bottom, and then cross that right ankle over the left knee. Flex into the right foot. From here, pick up the left leg and then interlace the hands behind the left knee. As you're here, you can stay where you are, or you can gently draw that left knee in closer to the body, just opening up along the outside of that right hip and into that right glute. And just notice as you do this, a couple of things. Seeing if you can start to draw the tailbone down towards the mat, right? It tends to come away from the mat a little bit as you draw the left leg in. So seeing if you can keep an opposing force here. As you draw the left leg in, draw the tailbone down, and just notice what that does to the stretch. And the other thing to notice is whether that left knee started to kind of cross into the midline. So working on keeping the left knee stacked right over the left hip. You can stay here, or you can press gently that right elbow into the right knee crease. Beautiful. Let's uncross, give the knees a squeeze, and then we'll set up on the other side. Flex the left foot, left ankle comes over the right knee, and then pick up that right leg. Interlace the hands behind the left or the right knee. And we'll take the same cues that we did on the other side. So you can stay right where you are, or you can use the arms, use the grip to draw the knee in closer. And once you've gotten to the stretch that feels really good, then bring your attention to the tailbone. Work on drawing the tailbone down whilst continuing to bring the right leg in closer to the body. And then taking a peek at the knee, just noticing if it started to cross in towards the midline, working on keeping that right leg stacked, or right knee rather, stacked right over the right hip. And finally, maybe pressing the left elbow into the left hip crease. Beautiful. Let's release. Bring the knees into the chest, cross at the ankles. I'm gonna rock up to seated and then come into a standing position. Coming into a bit of a balance here. You can always have a chair nearby or something to grab onto, but we're gonna basically find that same figure four, but in a standing pose. So drawing that figure four leg and then working on drawing that right knee back, right? So it's probably gonna wanna be something like this. Draw it back and then tuck the tailbone in and under. You can stay here, or you can bring the hands to heart center and start to bend into the left knee, sending the hips back. And just feeling your way into a point where the stretch feels really nice in that right hip. Let's inhale, come back up. Release, and we'll switch sides. So drawing the left ankle over the right leg. Ooh, just noticing what the balancing is doing from side to side. Bring the hands to heart center, draw the left knee back, and then maybe start to bend into the right leg, sending the hips back, sinking a little bit lower. Beautiful. Coming back up. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. That's it for today. See you next time.